Entering settings screen, you have 30 options. Menu narration option is set to auto selected.
Ready, go! Red 80! Ready? Blue 22! Blue 22! Go, go! Ready! Black 88! Black 88! Ready, go! Ready! Blue, 30, blue, 180, go! Go, ready! Red 54, red 54! Go, go! Down, ready! Black 18! Black 18! Ready, go! Oh yeah! Down, ready! Wide, go, go! Ready, ready! Blue 85! Blue 85! Go! Ready! Black 14! Black 14! Ready, go! Here we go, ready! White 29, white 29! 2290 mountain, 2290 mountain! Hey, move! Go, go! Ready! Red!
to Road to Glory. I'm Reese Davis, and it's time to kick off your legendary college career. Before you get started, you can customize your experience to your liking in the settings. This is also where you can import team builder teams for both high school and college. If you'd like, you can build out custom conferences so the college football landscape looks the way you want it to. One of the most storied venues in college football, Notre Dame Stadium in South Bend, Indiana. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Here in South Bend, this is one of the most revered college campuses and college football shrines. You know, touchdown Jesus, all of the excitement at Notre Dame Stadium. You hear the echoes of the Irish every time you step on the field. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. The Buckeyes ready to kick it away first. He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Bunch formation for these receivers. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. With the catch, it's Gilbert. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Notre Dame right back to the line. Scanning the field, it's Carr. Here's the pressure. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Motion from the wide receiver. Carr from the gun on 3rd down. He can't haul it in. Incomplete. He had him on the crossing route and he dropped it.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense. Not giving up any big plays and forcing the 4th down.
So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. Pressure coming. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the 1st down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
You know, I think that's a play the quarterback would like to have back. I'm not sure that's exactly who the ball was intended for. He had another open target on the other side of the field that he just missed.
To the air again, Carr. Finds us back in the middle. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Carr. Finds his big tight end. He stopped at the 32-yard line, not enough for the 1st down.
Really nice job by the defense there. You're trying to force the...
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Fourth down, Carr. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Man, your goal of a defense is to stop them, is to force punts, and then this is just gravy. Now, they go for it on fourth down and medium. On their side of the field, you get the big stop and a chance to switch the momentum here in the first half.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. The Fighting Irish call their first timeout after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Now here's Sayin. Fires to the tight end. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Buckeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Here's Julian Sayin to throw. Using the quick game. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Hey, that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the catch. And he will score. Touchdown, Buckeye. That had touchdown written all over it from the moment he caught the ball. Big play, big run for the score.
Yeah, they had touchdown written all over it because nobody was covering it. It'd be a good idea to get a hand on him. You know, listen, I know you guys got some speed, and maybe you give him a cushion and give him some space, but that was a little aggressive on the space department there.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Shows him the stiff arm. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 24.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Throwing, Carr. Moving out to the right. Throws into the middle of the field. Oh, it's picked off. A rare mistake from this guy. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Fires to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over from the moment the ball left his hand.
You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on 3rd down. Notre Dame will now use its 2nd timeout. They burned a couple early, now down to just one timeout to work with. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. After the penalty backs him up, it's 3rd and 5. They'll go play action with Sayin. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but I think just...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Sayin back to the air. Converts on 4th down. Still going. He's brought... But not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. The Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Play fake, Julian Sayin. Just a short pass to the tight end. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
Makes the grab on the left. Makes the catch, and he's free. Into the house. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Defense has to be better on the back end. They knew this offense was going to come out, and they were going to challenge them. They were going to try to push the ball vertically down the field. They've now given up 2 touchdown passes in this game. They have got to shore up their play in the back half.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they put the points on the board with that 37-yard touchdown pass. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And he won't quite make it back to the 20-yard line as he goes out of bounds at the 19. One final play before the end of the quarter. Play action, C.J. Carr. Gets it out quickly. Turning it on. And he steps out of bounds, and that's going to do it for the 1st quarter. First play of the period, 1st down here. Finds his tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. C.J. Carr firing again. He's taking the shot. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Carr to throw for it on 4th. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
And I tell you what, I can justify when it's really short, but when it's 4th and medium on your side of the territory, man, that success rate continues to plummet down, and now they've just set this offense up in really good position.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Finds his big tight end. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Say it. Oh, they're after him. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be third down. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. Saying, trying to be heard above the noise. Quick completion on the out. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Again, it's Saying. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. You always want to give your big-time players a chance. That might have been too much of a chance to give right there.
And I know I'll give you a chance when it's one-on-one, but not two-on-one. You got to see that, got to understand that they're trying to take away this guy. There's a reason they're trying to take him away. What else can I do now to take advantage of that defense?
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Saying from the gun on third down. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. They were trying to work the outside there. He played it perfectly, almost got the pick. Instead, it'll be fourth down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Timeout signal for by the Buckeyes. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on fourth and long. Saying back to the air. Makes the grab. And he is stopped short. The defense gets it done on fourth down.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Williams. Burrows his way for a couple. He's out to the 8.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Here's Carr to throw. On target. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. The run inside. It's Williams. Picks up the first down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it to...
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Stopped at the 44. The defense coming up with a big interception.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you. And I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
Throws to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
Well, you make big plays for your quarterback in the game. You catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on third down. Now here's Sayin, looking to buy time. Working the big fella downfield and outside. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
And this offense has really showed me something today, man. They've already put some drives together and made some explosive plays, and now just executing on third down. They've shown you a little bit of everything, and this offense is looking like it's the real deal.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Sayin throws to the tight end. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
You know, you're seeing in college football now how the tight end position is evolving. The athletes playing the position now are just so much better than they used to be. And this guy on that diving catch, he just showed you that.
The Buckeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Jackson. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a man, it's Sayin. Throws for the tight end. And that one's incomplete.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? Sayin from the gun on 3rd down. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
Well, this guy is one of the best receivers in college football, and the defense knows it too, right? They've been watching film, and that time on 3rd down, they had him double covered. That's a big reason why that ball fell incomplete.
And the Buckeyes looking to convert on 4th down. 4th down, Sayin unloads to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned.
And that is a big-time drop right there. 4th down, opportunity to catch it, maybe get the first down. That is tough to swallow, but as a QB, I got to walk over to him and say, listen, dude, we're going to need you later on. I still believe in it.
Here's C.J. Carr to throw. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Play fake, Carr. Looking down the middle. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Now the play fake. It's complete on the right side. He stopped right at the 22, and that'll bring us to 4th down. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. And that is not the optimal solution there. The kickoff out of bounds, and the offense will have a little bit easier time of things. On the move, it's Jackson. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense, and that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's got it again. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. The Fighting Irish called their first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Saying to throw for it on 4th. Runs through a tackle. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Yeah, and see, I have no problem being aggressive near midfield. I got no problem whatsoever. You get stuff, but I think you have to show your team, like, we're going to be aggressive. We're going to continue to try to make it, even in the second half when things are getting tight.
Motion from the wideout. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Notre Dame lines up quickly. Carr, under fire, and it's a sack. This dude is having a day, and with that one, he's halfway to Chase Young's 4-sack single-game record.
Go get it, young fella. Just quickness, speed off the edge, getting to the quarterback. You got to be relentless when you're chasing the quarterback and check.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
That is not an easy situation if you're an offensive lineman, 2nd and 3rd and long, because you know the D-line, they're coming. They know you're throwing the football. As an O-lineman, you better get out of your stance and get your hands up and punch and not miss, because if you do, then that's what happens right there.
He'll field the punt. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Throwing, say it. Skips away from pressure. Looking to the big tight end. And wings it incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Quarterback making adjustments. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Just a really bad mental error. 2nd and 15 after the delay of game. Here's Sayin to throw. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
They're going to need more of that. They're down multiple possessions today. They need to create negative plays. They need to make plays behind the line of scrimmage, and finally they come away with their first sack.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Notre Dame will now use its 2nd timeout. And they'll have to be very judicious as they only have 1 timeout remaining. Sayin trying to be heard above the noise. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
And that's a big throw. That's a big-time throw on 3rd and really long, making a play, not putting the ball in harm's way. But I love what the defense did, man. They understood where the sticks were.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start. Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. The Irish use their 3rd and final timeout. And now there will be no more timeouts for them to use the rest of the way. And the offense sticking to its 4th down beliefs. Just 1 for 4 so far today, but they'll try it again. Fourth down, Sayin throws to the tight end. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on 4th down.
That's a gutsy call. And I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
Throwing, Carr escapes the pressure to his right. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Notre Dame right back to the line.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up on tempo. They're ready to do it again.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit and coverage that forces the incompletion.
Go, go!
From the gun on 3rd down, Carr takes a hit as he fires. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down.
Sweep, sweep! Rock, rock, rock! Where did he go?
4th down, Carr. He lets one fly deep. Makes the grab ready for the first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter.
Ready, go!
Again, it's Carr. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Here's Carr to throw. This time he's got his man. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. So we open the final period with a third down play. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Williams. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Carr to throw for it on fourth. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
And Reese, this is the part of the field where the tight ends become such a big part, right? With big size, I'm going to isolate these guys, find a way to get good matchups. You can tell they did it there, and the result, 6 points.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Here's Julian Sayin to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. He's got him this time. Still running at the 40. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47.
When quarterbacks learn to take checkdowns, man, they become way more efficient. They become way better. They get way more possessions, and he does a really good job. It's not his primary guy, but he looks down the field. He doesn't force the football, but checks it down to his running back and still makes a big play because it was the right decision.
The Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Again, it's Sayin. Firing to the right, complete. Makes the grab in their space. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here come the Irish, back on offense. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Carr on play action. Looking long. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Got room on the return. And what a play, and Welcome to Williams-Brice Stadium in Columbia, South Carolina. It's the Florida Gators and the South Carolina Gamecocks. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Inside Williams-Brice Stadium for South Carolina, the Sandstorm team entrance is electric. The fans make this one of the most special venues in sports. Loud, proud, and rocking. That iconic entrance is one you've got to appreciate. Back to you.
All right, Holly. The Gators will kick off first, and here we go. Coming out with it, it's McAllister. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Run inside. It's Fuller. Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out to the 25.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Here's Sellers to throw. Fires to the wideout. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play.
Man, that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, just this is where you go over the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Off the play fake on first down. Makes the grab. It's Ball. There he goes. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
Run in the red zone, it's Ball. And he charges across the line. Touchdown, Florida! A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the two-point try. Jones wants to throw it. Bring in the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Fielded in the end zone, it's McAllister. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. They'd love to get something started here, down 6-0. That's reeled in. It's Sellers. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
Quarterback showing you some resiliency here on this drive. He threw a pick on the opening drive of the game, but he was able to turn the page right away. You can't let that bad play affect you, and they're letting him throw it. They're being aggressive, and he's proving that he can still make good decisions here. He can find the open target and deliver strikes.
They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now first down from the 37. Making side adjustments here. Whoops, someone moved a little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. Throwing, Sellers. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
Finds his man. It's Fuller. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
This offense is going to try and stretch the field vertically and horizontally. They did their throwing it to their running back, but the defense, they were in perfect position to make that play for no gain.
Had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help. It's 3rd down now. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Still 3rd down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. Motion from the back. Sellers to the air again. Right down the middle. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Great place to start for this offense. Running inside. It's Pryor. They get him stopped at the 26, but boy, that was an attitude run. A pickup of 6.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They'll give it to Ball. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
This guy's got a lot of tools in his toolbox toting the rock, man. He showed you right there. And when I think back to Florida running backs, Emmitt Smith, all-time great. But a guy I played with in Gainesville, Fred Taylor. He was so big.
Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Florida! He got it, feet down in bounds.
And it's so...
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. So now it's 2nd and long. Jones to throw. Unleashes one deep. Throw to the end zone, picked off.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Gets the back moving. Sellers. He rifles one deep to the left. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Fuller. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
From the gun on third down, Sellers. Got his man downfield.
Such a nice job in pass protection. You've got the corner route there to the tight end. It's going to take the big fella a little while to get to that area of the field, so you've got to build a nice pocket for the quarterback to throw from. And all 5 guys up front doing their job individually, working together in tandem beautifully. That's what really allowed that play to work.
The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. On the run, it's Fuller. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Got a man, it's Hunt. Made a defender miss. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. And the Gamecocks are rolling down the field. The run inside. It's Fuller. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Tuggle. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached a break. It's Florida with the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. He might want another play. Here's Sellers to throw. Finds his big tight end. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks! Field shrinks. Tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. So it's an 80-yard drive. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop. The 21. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Stockton. Off to the races to the right. 10. Touchdown, Gators. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Man, the defense has got to be kicking themselves. They had the offense pinned back so deep in their own end. It's one thing to give up a completion, but you can't let the receiver go the entire distance and score a touchdown. Bad job on the back end by the D.
PAT unit on the field. The Gators are going to call their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Going for 2 here to try to make the lead 7. Jones wants to throw it. Working that left side now. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The 2-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talk about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Throwing Sellers. Unloads it left. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Well, the offense is taking a chance here, staying on the field inside its own 40. Sellers to throw for it on 4th. A terrific play to keep him from getting to the chains and forcing the turnover on downs.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Jones to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. Clock is stopped. Florida has called a timeout at 2nd. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. And the Gators have pushed it inside the 20. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Under fire. Breaks into... Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, they've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding run right there. But whether it's designed or whether it's off script, scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy. And if I was on offense, I'd keep letting him do this.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw it. He can scramble. He can run. So really just opens up the whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers. They've got to do something to stop this quarterback.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Sellers Pocket breaking down. Right on the money. At the 40, there he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Dropping back, it's Sellers. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. They had the big play to start the drive, but a couple of misfires now leaves us with 3rd and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Again, it's Sellers. Makes a catch. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10.
139 Albatross. 139 out. Ready.
Running inside. It's Fuller. They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Quickly complete. And they knocked him down, but he got past the line to gain.
Play action does so many things. When you run the football and have success, it slows everybody down. Not just the linebackers and the safeties and make them come up, but the defensive line. They're thinking run as well, slows down the pass rush, gives me a little bit more time to develop routes and make it really easy on my quarterback.
Here's Sellers to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And that is interception number 3 on the day. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Florida. Took it all the way back to the house.
And how about the defense coming up huge? It looked like this was going to get really, really close, and they do what they do, man. Make that one big play, Palmer. Force not only the turnover, and then take it all the way back to the house. They looked like they were about to give up points, and then all of a sudden, they get points of their own.
And that was a bad decision by the quarterback, too, David. I get it. You're trailing on the scoreboard, but you got to know you can't get it all back on one throw. He threw that into traffic. Give the defense credit. They were where they needed to be. They didn't just pick it off. They took it to the house and added insult to injury.
He'll bring it out. It's Harbor. And the returner will be brought down. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Sellers on the play action. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Throwing Sellers. Makes the grab. It's Brown. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit, but they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. The offense changing the play. Sellers to the air again. Finds his man. It's Hunt. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Man, and tight ends in today's modern college football are so difficult to stop because they're so much more athletic than they used to be. Today, they're just like big wide receivers. So defensively, how do you stop it? Do you have someone who has the physical dimensions to match up with this guy one-on-one? You might not. And if you don't, are you comfortable putting a slower linebacker on him, or do you want to put a smaller DB that might not be able to tackle him? It's a real difficult puzzle to figure out.
Sellers. He's got the tight end. The Gamecocks spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Back to pass, it's Sellers. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He puts some heat on that one down the middle. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
And I feel like that was predetermined. They told him in the huddle, man, chuck that thing down the field. Like, haven't run the ball well, haven't thrown it well. They haven't really gotten started off on the right foot in this football game. Looks like they're still searching for answers, for something that they can get some momentum going.
4th down, Sellers. He's got it, 1st down and more. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. Just a few seconds to go here in the 1st half, and they'll send out the field goal team. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. And that is no good. Really needed to cut into that deficit, but guys, it remains at 3 scores.
Number 14, set to kick this one away.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. Jones wants to throw it. A strike downfield. Flying out to the left. Past the 20. Touchdown, Florida! And the punishment has been extended.
And that's what...